Good morning, beautiful people. I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing day. I'm here today to just remind you that you are absolutely irreplaceable. I want to encourage you to embrace your own unique gifts, talents, and characteristics, all those traits that make you who you are. You bring something to this life that nobody else can bring. I want to remind you of that. You bring yourself. Nobody can do you like you. This is why you are extremely important and special to existence. Whether it is physical talents, such as writing, sewing, construction, mechanics, farming, cooking, whatever it might be, or even maybe teaching, learning, maybe you're a very intellectual person, maybe you're a very emotional person, and you can process emotions on a deeper level than anybody else can. Whether your gift or trait is from being a spiritual teacher to a musician, to somebody who feels deeply, or maybe you're somebody who is more analytical, or somebody who is more grounded, somebody who is good with plants or animals. Perhaps you have spectacular eyesight, or one of your other senses is just absolutely amazing. Maybe you're somebody who is very in tune with your psychic gifts. Following up with that, guys, I just want to say right now that everybody is psychic. Everybody is extremely intuitive. Just different people are more in tune with different psychic gifts. So, yes, there are some people who are more psychic, but at the same time, there is nobody who is more psychic than anybody else. We all have these gifts and capabilities. It is just about who is in tune with those aspects of themselves. So right now, you are literally capable of anything. So if you're sitting there comparing yourself to anybody else, I just want to remind you that wherever that person is at, you are 1,000% capable of being there as well. We are capable of doing amazing fucking things. What is your love language? Maybe it's words of affirmation. Maybe you constantly are speaking love into other people's lives. Maybe you're giving compliments. Maybe physical touch. Maybe you're able to heal people through touching them, or that's how you heal yourself. Your worth is absolutely inherent. Your worth is always present simply because you exist. Your worth is your existence. It is literally your birthright. When you came into this world, you were already worthy. You were already enough. There is nothing that you have to do or to be enough or to be worthy, because that's already what you are. You are already worthy. You are already enough. I'm going to keep saying it. There is something so special in absolutely everybody. We might have people who are similar to us. We might have people who are opposite to us. But there is unique aspects in every single person that makes each of us different from each other. Your worth is not based on your money, how much money you have, how many cars that you have, whether you have a job. It's not based on your living situation, on your clothes. Worth is not based on the number of friends that you have or where you might live. Your worth is based on you simply because you exist. And I guarantee that you make somebody's life better simply by existing, simply by being here. You have already improved existence by showing up, by being here. And even if it doesn't feel like it, and I know how this can feel sometimes you just feel like a burden to the people around you, or you feel like you don't bring anything to life, or that you're not worth much at all. But I guarantee that even when you don't feel like it, somebody is grateful that you exist. And somebody is grateful that you are the way that you are. And fuck anybody else who does not align with that. If people don't like you, they're not right for you, boo. Fuck them. Brush it off. Not everybody's gonna like you, and maybe most people are gonna dislike you. Honestly, I found that I can be an extremely triggering person to other people sometimes. I think part of it has to do with jealousy. I think part of it has to do with deep insecurities. There are probably a lot of things that go into that. That doesn't mean that I'm not worthy of love. That doesn't mean that I'm not worthy or enough. It just means that those people don't like me and they can live in their separate world from me. This is a beautiful part of living in such a big world, in such a big universe. There is somebody that loves you. You are absolutely irreplaceable. I think especially in the winter months, a lot of people deal with a lot of self-worth issues and self-esteem issues. I think it is connected to the sun going away. I think that that highly influences a lot of people's moods. If you find that seasonal mood changes do not affect you at all, that is super cool. I'm sure that there are people out there that exist that are like that. That is super dope. I think that, man, I'm working on that. I'm working on staying like at this even stable place even through the winter months. But the truth is, a lot of us are going through deeper insecurities and self-esteem issues in these months, and maybe you just have been going through that your whole life. A lot of people have very deep rejection wounds and abandonment wounds from trauma, from hurts, from heartbreak, from pain, from people bullying, from so many different things, and you are not alone in that. You are not alone in that. Today I just want to remind you that your self-worth is not tied to anything that anybody else says about you. It's not tied to what other people think about you. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, nobody's talking about you, nobody's thinking about you, they're in their own little world, because honestly, I think that that is absolute bullshit. As someone who constantly thinks about other people all the time, I don't really talk about other people very often because I'm not a huge fan of gossip unless I'm sharing, you know, like good things about somebody, or occasionally, very occasionally, I do vent about situations, share with people, open up about things I'm going through in my life. But that, I know that there's this big thing going around right now that like, nobody's looking at you, nobody's thinking of you, nobody's talking of you. That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. I know that people think of me. I know people talk about me. And I know people look at me. And you know what? That is a part of existing around other people, is that we're all touching on each other's energies, man. We're all rubbing up against each other in some way. So of course people are going to think about you. Of course people are going to look at you. And of course people are going to talk about you to some degree. But you know what? Their opinions are none of your business. What's going on in their own headspace, that's none of your business. It doesn't have to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. That has to do with them and what's going on in their own inner world. You, let me see, where's my, the whole, you are absolutely irreplaceable. You are absolutely irreplaceable. Thank you for existing. Thank you for bringing your own unique attributes into this beautiful fucking world. Thank you for shining your light. Thank you for being yourself. Because each day would not be the same without you. Okay, beautiful people. That's my message for today. I hope that this reaches anybody that needs to hear it. If you did enjoy this and you want to watch more videos, or perhaps you're already one of my subscribers, if you are not subscribed to this channel already, please do subscribe below and like below. Thank you for watching my videos, you guys. I love you all so fucking much. You are a big part of the reason that I do this, as well as it's just a wonderful thing to have a outlet to share. Because if you know me, I tend to be much more of a quiet, reclusive person. So this is really my big sharing space. So thank you for being here. Once again, you are absolutely worthy. You are absolutely enough just because you exist. You are enough just for existing. I believe in you, and I love you. Have an amazing day.